Zika virus. Anyone get Zika anymore?
I think it's still like something they warn you about if you're pregnant and traveling. Be careful and go into somewhere tropical that might have had it, but beyond that, I don't think it's as much of a scare thing like it was in the news.
Glad we didn't get Zika. Where's my goal right now? Explore. Can do. Come on, I can see it. It's right there. Just let me free it. Oh, can. Must not have been lined up well enough before.
Largely herd immunity. It did the opposite of what COVID did. It seemed to get people that it killed and impacted killed it a little fast. So a lot of like the people that are still around largely had immunity in areas where it broke out.
Cool.
It's still in many countries. 27,000 infections in the Americas last year.
Okay. So still around, I guess.
Yeah.
Are we talking like North to South America, or?
Both.
Okay, I mean, that's a huge distance, I guess, then, for 27,000.
Yeah. Do you open the box?
I don't know. What box was in what house?
The key we got for the broken.
What a name.
Oh,
like
yes.
It's very unusual.
It's all coming back to me. No.
The girl over there giving that thing.
Talk for this get movie guy. So sad. Oh. Up way up top. Cool, okay. You got you. I think C4 candles are what I needed for that thing back there that I couldn't do.
So candles for an upgrade. There was.
Yeah, this is all coming back to me.
I don't know what you were missing.
Oh, crispy moss, which is what I now have 40 of.
That's a really good sight.
These body parts scream manifest my spectre.
I wonder which ritual I should use.
These body parts are screaming, stretch my sphincter.
Got two.
Gosh. No, Cat 3, you didn't even eat half of that. Want to try to get it back up here?
Yeah. Done. Hey, buddy. No taco.
Why my Cat 2 is so fat? Cat 3's been eating nothing, and Cat 2's been eating all of it.
We know he's eating something because he's gained weight.
I really easy to catch him. I just went, and then he just stood there.
Taco immediately tried to go over.
I don't know, I was sitting on the couch waiting for you to come home, and it's like, man, I could kill some Chinese food. More damage than Red's at full health. Alright. Try to keep Red at full health, then.
They never learn, do they?
Whoa! Hang on, I gotta keep my full health. Ah, shitting ass! That missed. Oh. Fuck you! Jesus Christ! Oh, he was this.
Raging random.
What?
Die, you bastard!
impressive how nimble you are. Probably a bunch of layers of wool.
That's what he trains in, like Goku. Hey, look, it's two balls. Just like balls. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool boat.
Something's concealed.
This.
Let those two spiritual propelled after the boat was over here and fell in half.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, how would I have had a puzzle to get into this room?
Oh, fishing boat, eh?
Because that's more plausible than a galleon.
That's a huge ass fishing boat.
Yeah, they caught huge ass fish. I understand they're a whaling boat.
Adventure. Sounds fun.
You're such a little boy sometimes.
Glad whaling has fallen from fashion. Here, buddy. Ah, I don't know if I should. Come here. There's so much food left. There's no way you're still full on your
Yeah.
fill pockets. No, I hate this. Buddy, you used to eat all your food. Oh hey, whale bones.
I still haven't done everything we need to do.
What did I get from doing that? Sorry, that was linen. Oh, it's another one of these things. Why? Oh god, I gotta get this power soon, I tell ya. Are you upset the thousands altogether too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I
Creeping ivy
appreciate
again.
As invasive as regular weeds.
the consistency. I love you for it. Okay, there's nothing else. Oh wait, did I do this? Yeah, I just did this. Alright. Well, until I can destroy the climbing ivy. This dev knows a thing or two about rats.
Hi.
What are you doing?
trying to like slightly creep forward when I can.
Let me drool. Buddy, you can do whatever you want if you eat your dinner.
Yeah.
There's nothing on this half of the boat. Okay, well, I'm assuming I can't do much more over here until I have Ivy power. Power slide.
Whatever grip it is the nightmare has here, you'd never know by looking.
Oh, I don't know what that was. The red nose is not important.
Yeah. That does not want me. You want it. Red doesn't. You want to do it red more?
Oh. Yeah.
Bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep
I've only shot one side.
folk in or to keep something out.
Well, I've now gone totally off course from my object. Oh no, it moved. Okay.
Who's that?
Yes,
Treasure?
something's here.
And whoever set up this bridge is gonna be pissed that Lord, I broke it. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sorry. Hi, buddy. You have so much food left. You doing this?
The pill pockets and so you forget about the trauma of eating them all.
God.
And you go back to the pill pockets and take it over again.
Yeah, I shoved pills down his throat. I did it out of love. I got shot down. It's pent up frustration. Crispy moss. Sam about that. Oh, New Eden's back that way. We're going the wrong way. Where are we going, guys? Objective is there. How the hell are we going to New Edentown from this location? couldn't possibly be less of the right way to go.
Aren't we trying to get to New Eden through like a void breach?
Uh,
The only way to sneak in through the Nightmare Caverns?
this sounds right.
The village is full of ghost wards. They're afraid of something.
Leave them up. Cause no trouble.
What the fuck? Gonna find a whole new group of people to befriend?
Oh there! Anyone home? Where did they go?
The well, recently sealed. Below, it feels
There's a noon ray.
off.
Smells off too.
I was looking to see what other commentary there was about the vampire mirrors.
People comment on it?
Oh yeah. And they were like, it's a game about vampires. This is a game you can very easily justify having no reflection. And they chose to, and they chose to do it the worst way possible.
It's just so weird. Like, what? Did they invent this game engine that can't do reflections?
It's unreal.
You'd think it would just be baked into the engine. So weird. Where are your goddamn art supplies? Ooh,
There's a lock.
money.
I'm gonna need a key.
Oh, hi, Taco, I love you. Plant. Fairfax. I figured you were still in the town.
Hearing this? I'm only hearing this through
The sub-titties? Oh, that's a board.
Pray that my faith and yours and the faith of all good Christian souls of New Eden be
I can't find a single trapped wisp in this little area.
I, Fairfax Haskell, though it bring
There's all
demons
sorts of nooks and
down
crannies
in
where
great
one
wrath
would be.
upon my soul, do pray that our trust in him be as Goliath's armor.
Oh, hey!
600 friends find fortitude in our success. Exiled from our homes by the devil's machinations, we congregate before the Lord in this new meeting house. We gather, we worship, we overcome, and we shall be well protected by the holy ward my son now makes under my instruction. For I have spent hours countless in your service, poring through books and papers, devouring the oeuvre of my peers, that our meeting house be safe.
Fairfax Haskell, for whom the word pompous was invented.
Half built? Yes. Open to the four winds? Yes. But already it is resplendent with our faith, a shining reminder of our renewed belief in better days. McCraith, Mr. McCraith. I thought you
Ooh.
What happy portent, what most excellent news. What blessings. I applaud your valorous deeds. O fate, I say, dead sir, I thought you dead.
Maybe I am.
Do not make light of such matters, my friend, for the devil's wrath is wide awake, and his claw scratches at our door, metaphorically speaking.
Also, pretty literal.
I'm alive. I promise.
My friends, I shall deliver this sermon another time. The battle with the devil's legions is ongoing, and Mr. McCraith and I have much to discuss.
Whoosh.
Where did these mountains come from?
Converging. It's when two tectonic plates.
Thank you, Lammy. Behold this miracle of ours, Mr. McCraith. Exiled we, yet in our darkest hour we find the moral vigor to build this humble monument to resilience. But you and I must speak of darker matters. For we, erudite men of higher learning, know that evil yet walks. There is much work to be done.
Indeed there is.
Yes, yes. Forgive the inelegance of my welcome.
Nothing walls.
You are alone. Do I surmise that Miss Duarte is no more?
She knew the risks.
So will I go in unto the king, and if I perish, I perish. So said Esther to Mordecai. Such wisdom, such courage. I'm so sorry for your loss. Grief is a journey, long and painful, but you do not walk the road alone, I promise you.
And there comes a time when you must let go and walk on alone.
In time, God healed my wounds. May you too find peace. Now, I regret that even at this most burdensome time for you, I must move with haste to business and beg once more for your help.
What's going on? It must be serious if you're asking for my help.
Since your defeat at the meeting house, the devil, heartened and emboldened, goes from strength to strength. He insinuates himself among my people, reveling in the suffering of the disease he unleashes upon us. It pits one against the other. Suspicion tears this community apart once again. All this to weaken my people and lead them away from the light of God.
In times of disease, you need doctors, and I'm no doctor.
We'll not treat the symptoms, we'll tear out the root. An agent of the devil walks among us. A witch! You must find her. Or him, as it may be.
So inclusive.
You and I share great expertise. But I'm a man of position, while you, sir, are much more familiar with field work. Go, meet my people, walk amongst them. Learn which of them secretly serves the demon. That we may expunge this evil malady from our body politic.
I'm gonna say he should just explain that all of this is stemming from literally all of them being spies and liars and murderers.
Not all those
Makes
people
you
with the
think
dark
there's
woods.
a witch at work here.
Aye, sir, I'm a man of God and intellect. I can read the signs. When a so-called mystery disease afflicts half of my people overnight, there can be only one culprit. It is the devil's doing, sir. Probably through one of his servants. For you see, I understood immediately that the water in the well had been tainted. There are no strangers here. You could self-accept it. No one has fled. The guilty woman, or man, I suppose, remains within the village. As evil walks, the evil are emboldened, but this witch shall see her downfall. Or his, of course, as did the last one. as will the next.
Is this like a response to him
Some years
fucking up at the
ago,
beginning
you
when
may
he
have heard tell of this.
got all
I
confused
made
about
my
Red not
name in the
being the
execution of a terrible witch. It pains me
the
that I must do
Banisher?
it once more.
So he's the one that probably had executed Deborah.
Oh, yeah.
A man in your position must know what goes on in his own community.
Why, of course, I know all that there is to know. Or near enough. Ask your questions, sir. Ask away.
How goes the colony?
Sir, the body politic bears a heavy weight. Not content with weakening their flesh, the devil's evil attacks the people's hearts and minds. Until you expose the culprit, the harmony of this divinely beautiful commonwealth shall remain marred by suspicion and mistrust. Long story shortened, people are not getting along.
How did you, a man of position and faith, become a demonologist?
Ah, yes. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I shall explain, in the briefest manner possible. Though blessed with intellect and no little faith, I also had privilege. I had the means for an education, time and place with which to study. For a time, my father was a pupil of Henry Boggart, the great demonologist.
Taco.
He had the books, I had the aptitude. When he passed, I donned his mantle. My father taught me about duty.
Don someone's
I
mantle.
have gifts, faith, intellect, position. I must protect them. I must use them to protect my people. This is my duty. This is my burden.
Okay, that didn't really
Your
answer.
son, how would you describe him?
Fucking dumb.
Lamentation? How would I describe him? Well,
Lamentation.
he's curious, inquisitive, I mean, as opposed to peculiar. Although he has his moments there too.
Witchcraft.
I tried to teach him
Oh, man.
demonology, to make him the third
Probably.
generation of witch hunters. But he revealed no disposition. Occult knowledge could only obfuscate his good nature. At heart, he is a naive boy who reads a lot and doesn't say much.
I noted your ghost wards with some interest.
Ghost wards, an interesting name. I call them sanctifiers, a name more palatable to my flock.
This requires a great deal of occult knowledge. Where did you learn your craft?
Etienne Roulet, one of the greatest demonologists of our time, is a good friend of mine. I improved upon his work.
Why did you not use them in New Eden when the curse began?
It was more complicated to convince the whole congregation of the necessity to use magic. Here, people have more trust in my unmovable probity.
This illness, tell me of it.
Upon my arrival here in the Harrows, I immediately set about protecting the place with consecrated tokens. Safeguarded from the curse, we all felt safer for a time. Then some devil poisoned the well, our only source of water. Someone on the inside, mind.
Spoiled water proves nothing.
A wise point and well made, Banisher, if not for the fact that we have been, for months on end, under the obvious influence of a terrible curse. One way or another, the devil has found an agent among us. And who knows what nefarious ill-doing old Black Spy plans next.
I am no witch hunter. My business is with the lingering dead.
For a fee, yes, I know. But you can't deny evil practitioners exist. A few years ago, I had to cleanse this community from such a threat.
I think you're absolutely right that he killed Deborah.
How did the evil manifest?
She brought an illness upon us. No ordinary pox, the devil's work. We dropped like flies, until she died. By the grace and charity of the good Lord, she was exposed. It was my honor to serve him in sending her to hell where she belonged. Her mask was a good one, as if butter would not melt upon her tongue. But you cannot fool a man of faith and intellect. No, sir, you cannot.
You'll not mind me saying it, but for a Puritan paradise, you seem to get more than your fair share of witches.
God has not forsaken us, but someone here does the devil's work. Find me a witch, Mr. McCraith. Return this place to the Lord.
I'm a working man, Governor, but the Lord does seem happy to pay, so I'll do what I can. I'll take my leave of you, Governor.
Of course. Outside, you must take the stairs. While you're with us, the first house on the left shall be your home.
Etienne Roulet, I think he mentioned, is a character from an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Not a real person?
No, trying to, like...
Another witch
he's
hunt.
very clearly sort of a similar character to James the First, who wrote demonology as this, like, I'm a man of education and learning, and there's all this superstition around witches, so I'm going to write the, like, how-to guide of how you should properly go and find... It's not a how-to, but it was, like, how to use logic and reason to, like, actually find witches. But a lot of either less educated or biased town puritanical leaders like took it and used it as means of torturing and going after and killing people.
Cool.
King James used it as a way to interrogate witches, and he actually proved a couple were witches, but it opened a whole scare. But he had the same kind of like arrogant, I'm an educated man and it's a thing of logic stance, but I wasn't sure about Etienne. But nope, he's an H.P. Lovecraft character, a Huguenot from Code near Angers, who settled in Rhode Island in 1686 and moved to Providence. The shunned house was built upon the site of his family's graveyard. His family had possessed an abnormal affinity for outer circles of entity, dark spheres, which for normal folks only hold repulsion and terror. He's apt at reading queer books and drawing queer diagrams.
It's two boys kissing.
His son is described as a surly fellow of erratic conduct. Old Wise intimated that his prayers were neither uttered at the proper time nor directed at the proper subject. The narrator suspects the family is connected to Jacques Roulet of Code, who was condemned to death for lycanthropy in 1598 before being confined to an asylum.
Cool.
Jacques Roulet was a real person, for whom Lovecraft had read about in John Fiske's Myth and Mythmakers.
Cool.
That just tells me he's hiding something. Mind you, I'd like to know what's causing the sickness.
For 1695, there's a million things that could be causing this.
It's just like someone's got a cough. Go, Satan.
Weak, like bad. Somebody has an infection. I don't know.
Good day to you, madam.
Are you a witch?
Richard, that you?
Afraid not.
What?
Red McCraith, I'm a Banisher.
Is that a breed of doctor I've not heard of? I need no bandages.
Not exactly, no.
He's a bandager.
What brings you here, doctor?
I'm a Banisher, not a doctor. I'm here to help.
Kind of you, but I need no help.
Her
Well,
eyes are moving.
then I'll not insist. May I ask your name?
You, young man, have a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm Hepzibah Perkins. Goody Perkins to you.
It's a nose.
Yeah.
What's the matter around here?
What's new round and about? Do you know?
I'm not the crier. I've neither the voice nor the memory for it.
Sword and scarf. That's pretty cool.
What can you tell me of Governor Haskell? What's your view of him?
Oh, he's such a clever man. Listens keenly. He is vain, though. These men are often very, very lonely, you know.
Do you know Lamentation? Lammy Haskell, the governor's son. What think you of him?
Oh, he's a good boy. Like his father in that respect.
How are things in the Harrows?
Folk are upset. The governor says there's a witch. That would explain all the death and disease. And what have you. I only leave the house to attend service. For God has granted me wisdom and mercy.
May seem a strange question, but have you noticed anyone acting strange?
Strange, you say? Who of late has not been acting strange? Well, there's always the alewife. I can't remember her name. She's furtive. She wanders.
There are only like 7 people here.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I'll bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you grace, Mr. McWraith.
Okay. Surprised you remembered my name.
I should stop calling you doctor midway through that.
A real-life, actual Banisher here in...
Ghost Ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
Okay. Can find that. Another King James Bible. I hope so. They just blew up one of their furnishings. Timeline on this? Nah. It's by Lucy B, though. Hey. How you do? That's right, I don't want to fast travel yet. I want to get the Evelyn's art supply so I can bring them back to the Dark Woods.
If you need help, I'm not busy.
You're the governor's son, right?
Yes, sir. Lamentation Haskell. Friends call me Lammy. Or they would if I had any. Please, call me Lammy. I have so many questions, sir. So many questions. But I suspect this is not the time.
No, not the time. But perhaps you may help me anyway.
Me? Why, if I can help, I'd be honored.
Those ghost wards are quite unique.
They are, aren't they? Conceived by Etienne Roulet, but made by my father. Do you use them as well in your line of work?
Not really. I mostly talk to ghosts. I don't repel them.
Of course. Still, each tool has its purpose, and these troubled times we need all the tools we can get. Magic is glorious when wielded by the righteous.
You seem to know a lot about it.
I'm a witch, sir.
If only, sir, if only. I'm still learning. Many of the subtleties and nuances escape me yet.
That's weird.
Your father spoke of the pestilence.
He did? Then, sir, you know as much as I do.
If you have an opinion of your own, I'd be glad to hear it.
Since you ask it, I believe a thing most vile assails us. An evil of origin unknown and perhaps unknowable.
So the pestilence is part of the curse?
Yes. Of course, the curse. Of course it's the curse. What else could it be?
Yes.
Must be hard, being the governor's son and all.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been anyone else's son.
Hard to grow up in his shadow.
Oh, I can.
Only if you like the attention, not me. I just want to read books and learn stuff. People leave me alone mostly. I like that.
Mostly.
So tell me, Lammy, what do you do?
What?
How do you spend your days?
I assist my father, especially with the ghost wards. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly. If I can find any. Those that aren't dead have left New Eden. Who can blame them?
Your father believes there is a Harrow's witch. Have you noticed anyone acting strange?
I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only things being as they are, everyone is acting strange. The curse brought illness, illness brought division, division has led to strife. We could do with some healing, sir, we could. We need you to bring us peace.
His son, he looks like he's 40.
Good day to you, Lammy.
Well, I mean,
Good day to
Haskell
you,
looks pretty fucking old.
Yeah. Anybody else's son?
You know what? Point.
I don't know. Is it a...
That's a word.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread.
Ah, the famed and famous Banisher, the one and only
Hey,
Red
got the whistle.
Wraith.
Have we met?
I was at the meeting house. You've got guts. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Get.
Politeness gives me the shits. I'm Phoebe Walcott. I buy
A weird
and sell.
conversation.
Now then, what's your pleasure?
May I see your wares?
I'm a shopkeeper, aren't I? Yes, you may see my wares.
Show me what you've got. Who rocks cash? Oh. Me. Art supplies. So we got the assist here, some ring, that.
I'm gonna stop the music so you know we're doing something.
Have you been trading in New Eden long?
Forever and a day, your Highlander Highness. I belong to this land, body and soul, and can no longer tell where I end and it begins.
See the alewife?
I can't tell. Thought you would.
Of course not. Don't be so gullible. Life makes more sense to the
Got very
cynic.
red cheeks.
Sense of humour won't go
She
missed
sounds
neither.
like she's slurring her
Folk
speech.
here are too grim to notice how charming and funny I am. 8 years,
I know what that word
if you
means.
must know. Of the third settlement, I was one of the first to arrive. And look how far we've come since.
Oh.
What can you tell me about the community here?
Like who?
Anybody?
I bet you tell me what you know of Governor Haskell.
That kind man. He's been so good to me. He's all vapour and bounce.
Lammy Haskell. Any thoughts about him?
Him? He's so deep in his father's shadow you'd barely know he were there.
Oh. Yeah.
Look,
Like who?
and how are you?
I'm doing my best to bring a little joy to the world. What with all the gloom.
Also, I'm a witch.
And how's that going for you?
Badly.
I really just want whoever is the witch to like be super overt about it.
So, have you noticed any strange behaviour of late?
Apart from my own? Yes. So much so that now I am almost normal. Caleb Watson, for example. Now he, my friend, is really strange.
Is he now?
He used to be such a nice man. Now he's aggressive and he smells like the Christmas cat at Easter.
Sounds charming. Thank you. Till we meet him.
You mind your good self.
Right. Alright.
Definitely a conversation.
What have we got new. No, hang on. Here we go. New this thing. I don't remember what it was. Probably this. Charged heavy attack is increased by 80%. Plunger? Brooch? Should pay more attention to what I spot. Orpheus tier. I do remember now. Ugh, I hate those things. Bane ring!
Banish ring.
This one. And get rid of this. Alrighty. Oh, another merchant. Oh, spells. Paris.
Paris again. I'm fucking everywhere.
Good day, sir.
Good day, madam.
Mistress. Lucy Barrow, the alewife.
Red McRae, the Banishers.
I've heard your fear.
Alewife, is it? I'd never have guessed from looking at you.
And what does an alewife look like, Mr. Banisher?
She's got you there.
Hey, lady.
Now, I happen to know that the alewife hears stories others don't. So, what's new?
Want a story, do you? All right. Recently, I saw Phoebe Walcott walking strangely. She was hiding something under her coat. I don't know what it was, but she went into her barn, and when she came out, she no longer had it. I've seen her repeat the deed on several occasions. Not that I'm counting, nor that I care.
How's life in the Harrows? As sweet as you would wish?
When is life as sweet as one could wish?
Well, that depends on how you define sweetness.
Sweeter ale sells better, but the sweetness makes it weaker.
Tell me about the governor. Not a big ale drinker, I imagine.
Sadly, no. Perhaps if he had been, he might not have been such an arseworm. He's a man, afraid of me, an educated woman. He pries, comes calling to check the contents of my pot. He's afraid, a scared little man. I am a woman of brains and means, but despite that, nay, because of it, I fear the witch hunt.
That reminds me facially like she was modeled after Mary from the Sherlock BBC show.
What can you tell me about Lamentation Haskell?
I hardly know him. He doesn't talk much. I suspect he's smart, but it's hard to tell. He's a little boy. Adorable, of course, but hardly interesting.
Tell me about yourself. About your work.
What are you, the census taker? I'm Lucy Barrow. I'm earnest.
I'm Nathaniel
proud,
Bard.
Clever. I'm a widow of 41. My husband and I ran a tavern in England. I was the brains, he was... Well, he was there. And if you call me Widow Barrow, I'll fetch my shears and dock your chestnuts.
What brought you to New Eden?
Freedom.
Unfazed.
prosperity. The chance to watch good
Hey,
Puritan
Daco on the
men drink
couch.
till they are sick,
Daco on
even
the
as they
couch.
fill my purse. And chestnuts. I came for chestnuts.
Is this a metaphor?
Yeah, for my balls, or
Can I ask, have you noticed anything strange lately? If you have, be sure to tell me.
I'll be sure to tell you if I see anything normal. Strange is the flavour of the hour, the week, the month, and the year. Yet folks still gossip. They're suspicious, aggressive, impatient. Perhaps they hanker for normality. I suppose it figures.
Well, if you hear anything that strikes you as unusual, do let me know. Would you be...
What do you need?
I care much for.
And I...
Red McCraith, sir. The Banisher, at your service.
Figures.
May I ask your name?
Bachelor.
What do you want, Taco? There's water in the kitchen.
I was the school teacher here in New Eden, in the
There's a
times
different
before.
bachelor.
I do not need the services of a heretic today, and nor do the people of New Eden.
He seems pleasant.
Actually, we might have run into this guy in the first town, but it's acting as if we didn't talk to him because we didn't have to. Okay, so I talked to like a couple people before. I was like, I'm not getting anything out of this.
What news around and about?
I'll make no report to a troublemaker like you.
What does a teacher do with no kids to teach?
Teaching, sir, takes preparation. At some point in the future, the roads will open and the children will return, and I, sir,
Well,
shall
the
be
kids are
prepared.
dead.
Why didn't you leave with the kids?
For some time, I wished I had. Watching the children walk away near broke my heart. For many weeks, I was lost. But the Lord had other plans for me. I know it now.
And they are?
You shall see for yourself soon enough that you may bear witness.
Seen anything strange of late?
Do you speak of the disease eating at the fabric of our fair community? We've sealed the well, closed homes and houses, and said our prayers. It has not worked.
Apart from that, have you noticed anyone behaving strangely? I have to ask.
I have seen the alewife, Mistress Barrow, lurking by the well, hands in her pockets,
Who
clutching
against
at her
Mrs. Barrow now?
hurdles. And as I think of it, before his house burned down with his wife and brother in it, Caleb Watson and the alewife had a sharp exchange of words. 'Twere as if she'd cursed him. If there is a Harrow's witch, I'd start looking there.
I'll steer you away from the idea that the alewife is a witch, but I'll look into it all the same. I must take my leave of you, sir.
God keep you, for I shall not.
But he's a witch.
Caleb Watson. We keep hearing that name.
Let's pay him a visit.
Lucy. Surprising. I'm curious to hear her take on all this.
Just talk to her.
Yeah, what the fuck kind of comic is that? Come here, Gatsby. Let's see if I can convince you to chomp any more of your food. Alright. Now, there.
No, you're fine. You're fine where you are. You need to stop.
Meanwhile, downstairs, cat food's eating the fucking tin that cans the food comes in. Hey, what was I doing? Oh.
Come on, Marco.
Taco. Come on. Taco. Come here. Oh, the quiche. Those were the ones. They found the lost cat. Yeah. He's eating. Alright. Whoa, that was weird. I unpaused when I picked up the controller.
Good day to you, sir.
Likewise. Red McCreath. You?
Perry Cottle, I'm the baker. What are you doing out here in the rustics?
I'm a
Witch
banisher.
hunting.
I'm looking for ghosts.
Find no ghosts here, sir, nor demons. The governor, in his piety, sees to that.
He doesn't think
I
so.
envy your faith, Mr. Cottle.
How's that working out so far?
Hey,
What's the word around here?
Ah, it's gossip you want. Well, so be it. Recently, as I made my way to the mill, I saw Ishmael Law sneak into Phoebe Walcott's barn, his arms laden. Now, I don't know what he carried, but since then, he has seemed skittish.
How's life in the Harrows? Does it taste sweet now? Or does it taste bitter yet?
Life in the Harrows, sir, tastes like hard work. And so it bloody should.
What can you tell me about the governor?
he doesn't taste good
Pious
at all.
man of great eloquence. He likes a sour loaf, fresh from the oven, so warm the butter melts right through. I trust him completely. He's devoted, he serves his congregation, diligent and mindful, just like me.
What can you tell me about Lamentation Haskell?
He seems a good boy. Peculiar. Not the brightest. He's not like his father. Oh, no, not at all.
Father's so smart and handsome.
A man can do any number of things with his life. What drew you to baking?
Oh, any of a dozen reasons. I'll not bore you with all 13. That's also how old I was when my parents died. I needed work.
Okay.
The baker needed a boy. He was a hard
A
man.
twist in the
His wife
conversation.
was a pure-hearted woman. Taught me well. It's hard work, but I love it. I love it dear.
What brought you to New Eden? Were they short a baker?
Elsewhere, folks backslide. Here, we know the value of our daily bread, of God's own bounty. Here, the baker is near in position to a minister.
You say so.
Have you noticed anything strange lately? Changes in demeanour, odd comings and goings?
Lucy Barrow goes picking plants. All furtive like. I've seen her. I've watched her. She puts them in her strange concoctions. Won't tell me what's in there. Maybe she'd spill it to you.
Thank you. I'll look into it.
Oh, Lucy, everyone thinks you're fucking weird.
I should go.
God go with you.
Need to find Lucy's barn.
Not Lucy's fine. Phoebe's fine.
Phoebe, yeah. Will be.
Everyone just thinks Lucy's weird.
Whoever lives here didn't need this linen. I didn't need it to make the bread. Hey, they're growing shit. So the ghosts or the demons' influence can't be going that far. No one minds. There's jinglies I hear. I think it's just... I don't know. Maybe there's like something nearby to see, but... Hey, everyone thinks you're fucking weird.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I can say that.
Can I ask you something?
You may.
It is delicate. You're the subject of certain rumours. Did you know this?
What are you talking about?
They say you wander the woods, alone.
So?
They say you burned someone's house down. Revenge, they say.
They say that, do they? They talk, Mr. McCraith, while I work. They'll drink my ale, let 'em talk. Are we out of rumours now? Or are there more?
They say you put herbs in the ale.
Amongst other things, yes. You'll note that they also drink the ale. And don't you believe everything you hear.
Oh, she's accidentally getting it.
Have a good day.
I doubt she's who we're looking for. There was another name. Caleb Watson.
Yeah, I remember, but I haven't found him yet. Taco, I bet that's the best food ever made. Oh my god.
Looks like we found.
Smells even worse here. Holy shit.
Here's Watson's house. I want to find this treasure chest. Is this the barn? That was someone's house. Beautiful. Must be the Fairfax.
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
Might be. Oh, it's his bachelor's house. What sister? Whose sister? Maybe. Oh, tuned. Yeah, it must be the way this is written. Why does this guy have a big fucking house? Yeah. She hot? She the witch? Yo.
Mr. Bachelor.
Nothing new.
God.
I break into your house. How do I break into that room? You can see something from the outside. I think I can go over far enough from the top. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe come back later. Mr. Bachelor, do you have your sister locked in that room? Or you?
Good day to you,
Oh,
Mr.
goodness.
McGrath.
I'd wish you the same if I knew your name, sir.
Ishmael Law.
Ah,
I have seen you in the meeting house. I have recognized the markings on your hands. I would have liked to have been a banisher, to tackle with the mysteries of our world. That must be something.
You wanted to be a banisher? That's unusual.
As a child, I met a banisher.
I was impressed by the marks on his hands, the assurance in his demeanor. He made me feel safe. You do God's work, though you know it or not. Like Charles Davenport, I respected the minister a great deal. He's a terrible loss.
You wanted to become a banisher. Why didn't you?
I got married instead. Came to New England. Ruined everything.
Tell me about folk round here.
A vast subject that requires, perhaps, a more specific question.
Tell me about Governor Haskell.
A man like me does not get to know a man like him.
Why,
He
there's like
is
6
a
of
man
you.
of faith. We all trust him. That's all I can say.
Tell me about Lamentation Haskell.
Nice boy. Very secretive. I do not understand the things he says. Fortunately, he does not say them to me.
Good
How
movie.
about you?
It's very long.
How are you feeling?
It's good.
I've not been asked this in a long time. I am feeling a bizarre conflict between faith in the Lord and sheer unholy terror.
Two 2002. No, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So not prohibitively long.
Have you noticed, by chance, any strange behaviour hereabouts?
Our village has suffered much loss of late. Many of my neighbors have seen the disease take their loved ones. They get sick, and you never see them again. Maybe you hear them moan as you pass their house, but then the moaning stops. In times like these, pray
Are they
tell,
boarding up the houses
if a
with the people
person was
dead in them?
behaving strangely, how could I possibly tell?
I'm sorry, but I can tell from the look in your eye that you've someone in mind.
Watson, the shoemaker.
Well, I also think they're like
Perhaps
possessed by
because
the
of
devil.
illness or through the loss of his loved ones. But whatever has befallen the poor man, he seems to have lost his mind.
Yeah, we got a lot
See you
of
later, Ishmael.
people
Anytime.
rallying against whatever his name is. Watson. Ooh, a new outfit. More strength and dexterity, but higher willpower. I don't want this at all. Oh, I look cool as shit, though. Hey, Taka, you don't look cool as shit. You look normal. Okay. Treasure. Okay, have I looked across the town? I think I have now. I haven't met, I've missed somebody who I don't think is, yeah, I mean, I thought when we were at the meeting house.
The governor's speech was so inspiring.
Who's Bert?
As always.
Good day to you both.
And a good day to you too, sir. And wasn't that quite the entrance you made? You'll be the talk of the town.
So, what brings you to our wee corner of the world?
The governor bade me make the rounds. He suspects evil doing.
If it's evil doing you're after, you may turn around and hurry back to New Eden Town.
I met your partner there, the woman. It seems like a lifetime ago now. May God hold you and protect you in your grief.
Now, if you'd excuse us, my sister's not feeling well and we must hurry home.
When I met Elizabeth in New Eden Town, she seemed healthy.
Dear Eve, I didn't catch your name.
God be with you in your terrible pronunciation. Mary Claire O'Hara. This is my sister, Elizabeth.
no healer, but I'll help if I can. Do you have plants as need gathering? Something to ease the pain?
All the meadows sweet and vervain in the world will not help this fever, I fear.
We need no help from the godless. Thank you very much.
Our faith guides and protects us.
Then I pray that you get better, ma'am.
God will surely make me whole again.
She's dangerously sick. Either she doesn't know it, or she knows it and is hiding it.
It's pleasant to meet another Gale. Where in Ireland are you from, exactly?
We left Clarenbridge for Boston many years ago.
How's life with the English?
We're all the same saints under God, sir. And we too are New Englanders now. After 7 years in service, we've earned our place here.
What do you do around here?
We raise livestock, or at least we used to.
We lost it all to the witch's curse. And the curse still stands, does it not? Banisher.
Hey, I'm working on it.
What happened to the farm?
Sickness took Elizabeth's sheep. And I can weave nothing without wool. And now you really must be going. We'll take up no more of your time. I insist.
He's really trying to get rid of me.
I'll let you rest, so. Slan live. Goodbye to you.
Would you pray with us, Mr. McCrate?
Elizabeth.
God hath numbered my kingdom. Whatever my sister may believe, I've not long now. Please, pray with us.
I surely will, if you wish it.
Pray for healing, Mr. McCraith.
No, pray for peace.
I hope this is like a 4-hour prayer session we're going to go into.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul.
He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
We're doing slam poetry together.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I will fear no evil. Thou art with me.
May the road rise to you, Elizabeth O'Hara.
Worry not about me. I'll be in heaven long before the devil knows I'm dead.
Elizabeth O'Hara, don't tempt him. God be with you, Red McCrae, and a good day now.
We get to ask them the,
Banisher.
Ladies. Noticed anything strange around here of late?
Strange? A fine word for the devil's work. I call it evil. Look around you. The harrows are dying.
Our flock took sick. Every last animal dead. Ram, lamb, and ewe.
Then the people took their turn. Many of our neighbours are with the Lord. At least, that's where we hope they are.
If there's witchery afoot, I'll need help finding the culprit. Do you have suspicions you'd care to share?
Well, Caleb Watson lately talks to himself. And if you interrupt him, why, he's as rude as a goat. And he was such a well-mannered man, too.
Lord forgive me, but I don't like him. The man stopped washing. He reeks.
Interesting. Thank you.
Getting this interesting, like, panning shot with them.
If you've any hearsay to share, I'd like to hear you say it.
Fools and sinners chatter. The wise and good hold their tongues.
If only Hugh Batchelor would follow God's word on that.
Why?
His fool's babbling cost him his sister and his faith in no particular order, yet still he gibbers on.
I figured he was still faithful when he didn't want to talk to us.
Slan.
Banach Gialat. Sir.
Okay, I thought at the meeting one of the people that was there was the guy who was like the quartermaster or whatever. I'm into your house. Okay, now which of these buildings? That must be the barn, because it's big. Did he not make the jump?
Actually, he was like standing on his hind legs and like slightly crouched, like he was ready to jump, but he never went all the way down, so he just sort of like flopped his paws on top.
Yeah, bud. This is. I already went in here. Thought I saw a barn, but... Oh, thank God, my fucking food. How much is left?
Like,
It only took the entire day.
Lammy.
Yes?
Nothing, I guess.
Good.
I don't even want it now. Just kidding. Or is this Phoebe's barn? Phoebe, where's your barn?
How are things?
All is quite...
Can't ask her.
well, I think we only tell, the other one about the rumors about herself, somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm. Welcome back.
Which?
Let's flush this guy up.
Start anew. Shite on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you make him kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you alright, sir?
We're closed. Now. Out with you. Leave. Leave.
I can tell from your surly demeanour you won't mind me asking you a couple of questions. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a Banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. And you, I can tell, are itching to help me.
You're supposed to, dog.
Shite and shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself. Caleb
Taco.
Watson.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
A man content with his own company, isn't he? Shite off.
Tell me a tale. What have you heard round about lately that might be of interest?
Gossip's for shite bags. Not being a shite bag, I don't gossip.
The governor bade me make the rounds.
What a character.
Is anyone acting strange?
Why would he ask you that?
Everyone keeps secrets. And I have a talent for uncovering them.
I ain't got no secrets. I ain't done no wrong. Search me out if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap, apologise, then shite off and never come
Have a
back.
closet just stuffed with dead
Looking for
cats.
someone acting strangely. I think you found your man.
I'll be leaving you.
Good news.
But we will be
Fear
taking the
not.
house.
They'll bugger off soon. They both will.
Fascinating. Does each citizen have their own?
What do you think?
2 of them are missing. Alexander and Ruth Watson. Family?
Probably the one from them.
Yeah.
It's ours.
Taco, come here.
What a sign off.
Anyway,
Sign off emails like that.
should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
No, it's true. What's going on, Taco? You're being weird. Come here, Taco. Oh, hi. Good girl. Hope you didn't need that linen.
This requires a key.
This is wrong.
I found a key.
It's wrong, I tell you.
It worked.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
Could you mistake bones for metal? I thought it was a wife and kid.
Did he dig up their graves?
I hope so. Hey, God's Acre. We know that place.
Ishmael Law said Watson lost his wife and brother.
Caleb Watson is out of his mind with grief. Hugh Batchelor said Lucy Barrow cursed the house and it burned down.
The house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense.
It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
Ruth.
Wait, so was she courting Alexander first? And he pulled her away because she was his wife? She married.
Ruth married Caleb, but his brother died trying to save her.
A surprisingly noble act for a drunk. I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
How do you get up there? Don't look at the rest of your shit.
You done enough sniffing? Hmm? Tired of the smell of your own ass?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, alright? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time. Outflank him.
There's burned debris out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. It came from the house. Probably.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Were you telling the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name, 'cause I'm a greedy little prick.
You're frank. You don't sound like you regret it, though.
No. The past's the past. Dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory.
Did you have the love letter on him? Or could it miraculously survive the fire?
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. You must be grieving. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me, shite bag brother. And shite on you, too. They're both deep in the dirt at God's Acre, and I'll speak no more of it.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb?
Shite off with your God's Acre, and good riddance to both. God's Acre concerns you not.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
Nothing happened. Buried. Buried. Oh, quiet you. And you can shite off. Taking your nothing happened with you.
Possessed?
Oh, possessed.
Oh, hey, look, there's still 3 more missions out. Oh, hi! Hammer and Thong. Wait, how have I not solved all these other ones? I think I solved this one.
I wonder if they each have follow-up things like Jacob did. How'd that go?
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. It's true.
Yeah.
There's 3 songs in your reading, so it's never night.
Overnight because of the curse. Oh, shit. Fast travel. I'm gonna turn in that, testicle. Are these clothes like part of her ghost form? Like, if she took her shoe off, would she have a foot underneath, or would it be nothing?
Yeah. You should ask her.
Someone needs to fucking figure this out. The dark wood.
The beach room.
Fuck the pitch woods.
I gotta go.
God damn, she's a beautiful pug. You can see she's a beautiful pug. She's a beautiful pug.
I have no hands. I'm not going to stop cutting you to finish the YouTube.
Look at things.
No hands. This water makes me break up.
Yeah, Parks, it's fucking gross. Oh, she's not in this house.
Hey, lady. Where are you?
And does the day find you well, Madam Doctor?
As well as it can, Mr. McCraith. And I have a banisher to thank for it.
You're welcome. Let's not make a habit of it.
My word before God on it.
I've something for you. Art stuff.
Oh, I may draw once more. And to think I once thought you useless.
I usually get by on charm, style and general good looks, but occasionally I can be of service. I should go.
I'll wish you luck, if you believe in it.
Say thank you.
The end of that quest then.
Yeah.
House entry. Yep. That was the last part. Thomas.
Almost.
Okay, so there's obviously I'm in the middle of that one.
Yeah.
Don't know what more there's gonna be for the Heatons. Cook, and then there's just 3 other ones. And there's all these ones out here.
Yeah.
Getting your fix on your hunting cases.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty spooky. I'm wondering if I go north, is there like a whole like area up here, or
All of Boston turns out 6 miles away.
Along with a puggy last. Getting so fast, so fast. No, she's in good shape. Good shape for a lazy pug.
I just maybe left lazy dog, that's probably good.
You guys play. The dog is too dumb to play.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the Highlands again one day. These mountains aren't they bad, but I'm no Ben Nevis.
Yours is a hill compared to Pico Torquino. My mountain is
My Highland might be bigger than yours. Call it a draw, shall we?
She is cute.
Oh. She makes a mean Cubano. Oh, Cubans make Cubanos. Well, Cubanos aren't from Cuba, that's what I mean to say. I bet a Cuban person could make a Cubano. Looking up.
I'm trying to figure now that I know where she's from. I was trying to see if I could figure out those face things again. First vindicating results for Mark Cuban. Not quite.
Mark Cubano. Jump off this cliff. Tato, why are you just
Fuck. Can I see
licking?
anything in this?
Cycle.
Really? cleansed.
Get lost, won't you?
Get on the web.
Dumb thread. I was looking up, like, there was one thread, somebody saying, hey, does anyone know if, like, if there's significance to the markings on her face? And then there's somebody who said, gosh, they should have made her better looking. And I promise this isn't about skin color, race, or ethnicity. It's not part of some kind of social justice warrior demonizing agenda. And the top response is also remarkably gross. Would the decisions in the game be more meaningful if it's designed to be more attractive? No.
See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
Someone's like sincere question or making fun of this person who thinks that she wasn't.
That was their question.
Turn out and turn out.
What's wrong with the way she looks?
Multiple people said, I think she is pretty. And then differing degrees if people like her personality or not. And somebody said, I think nobody is, quote, pretty in this game, and that's fine, considering it's the 17th century and most people are already worn out by their early 20s.
Not gonna ask for help?
If I decided to correct her or not, it would be because she means a lot to the friend, not because I found her hot or not.
Dodge!
Be able to compromise with morality more, choose hot as well as a good person. Makes it easier to make the right decision if you could easily end up with somebody with more sexual chemistry. I definitely fight harder for Chris or Yen in Witcher 3 if it came to it, for example. He said, well, he loves her, surely that means something. No, because it does, but it's us, not us, to compromise our moral integrity. If you not go to the ends of the earth for some women and not others, personality only gets you so far.
It's surprising that people like think that way, but more surprising that someone thinks, I'm gonna write this down on the internet.
I don't get turned on by a bunch of pixels, nor do I play games to see hot chicks. There's other ways to do that. I'm interested in dialogues and interactions between characters. Seeing Red wrecked for his loss moves me far more than any consideration of her physical appearance, which is also fine. should have scanned a full porn star into this. It would have made it better if porn stars could get more wood.
The spot can't be
Also,
far.
I hate the scar on her face. It's ugly.
Very weird thread. Or is it just one person being a belligerent idiot?
Like, one person being some kind of belligerent idiot, and then a couple people trying to, like, point out how dumb it is and shallow it is, and then a couple people agreeing, like, oh, we would always definitely do more for hot people.
Nothing down here. Amazing. I don't like these puzzles. It's very hard to line up 2D objects in 3D space.
Yeah, it's also not very clear what is
Do you
lined
see
up.
anywhere that could help?
Keep
Like,
searching
you
here.
kind of see it, but not quite.
Yeah. Okay, that looks lined up. Oh, there we go. It was lined up.
Get back up! You're done. Your funeral!
That Fred killed a little bit of ingenuity, but it seems like some fun.
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
It does. Oh yeah, that's right. I got that map. I didn't look at. The Two Rocks Cache. Two Rock Shakur. Most people call us Two Rock. Okay, definitely not like that. Map. It's so dark in real life. Oh, pressing forward. Progress forward yet.
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
Shut up. Why did they have gratuitous sex on the boat on the way over? Why didn't we see it?
I'll find that.
Have a shot. Did we open it for cat too? That door was in one way mode before. Yep, wrong button.
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
I don't see what you guys are seeing.
The treasure must be around here somewhere.
Which treasure was that? There's the waterfall, but I don't see the boat, so it must be the new one I got, but I don't see anything that looks like those two rocks. Unless I got another treasure map that I... You know, let's find out. Was there another treasure? Oh, hey, it even checked it off. Oh, I don't remember getting this. So I wasn't paying any attention to what I just got from that. Oh. Thank God. Whatever those are for. Alright, so this is the northern direction. What do you think is off in this direction? It can't be too much more. I doubt there's a whole nother area, a whole other town of people. Esther. What was Esther? Oh. Maybe some people leave the town. Or she's dead. Hear me? Alright. Enjoying the view. Charlie was in the basement.
Mines. The mountains must be rich in ore. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
What goodies we're gonna find down here?
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up.
What? Look at that. That's some higher up. Look like we demons souls again. It was fun. Wait. Ways up? Oh.
You can't climb, but I can get us up there.
I think you're a little premature on that hint. Interesting climbing technique. Oh gosh, every once in a while the camera is like the sensitivity's been turned up or something. I'm gonna like rotate the camera and it like shoots around me. Wait.
I could clear the way.
Sure is cool being dead. Don't you wish you were dead? No, if I just offed myself, would we be ghosts together?
Suicide is a big no-no. Religious, particularly these times. But
Yeah, he's not religious.
I don't know.
If you were a ghost hunting me, we could be ghosts together.
Almost there.
Let's see if there's anything else I could oh, it's back here. I'm gonna shoot that guy down. disappeared from another direction? No, I was not. Well, I was, but... Hey, there's a guy knocked down. Let's get that before we forget. Come on, Red. Guess I need to find some other point where that thing is stuck. Reach the mountain.
Yep.
What's our map completion at? 28. I mean, I know this game is only like 20 to 30 hours long, so I can't imagine what is going to be eating up all those hours, or all those percentage points. We've been doing, like, everything. Hey, guy.
Pleasant way to die.
That's a pleasant way to die, is it?
One more rope and it's done. I bet it's up there.
Up where? Cheeto say. Oh my god, it's only a week till Christmas. Maybe that's just gonna get so many things. I think I can almost get that up. Oh wait, can I get up there and then land that maybe? Question is how that'll help me get whatever this last thing is to shoot. Oh, there it is. I probably need to get like around to get to it. You can't thread that needle. Nah. Let's see. I just came over there, so... Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, this is what I missed before.
One more rope and it's done. I bet it's up there.
This just gets me back down. I was thinking maybe. Probably not from this far away, but... Back up. Oh, this is as up as we get. I don't know how to get higher up. That, I don't see one that is obviously going towards that. Maybe this.
We looked at it from over here. If we go to the other side of it,
Other side of what? Look at what?
go forward.
You mean this thing or the thing to shoot? Oh, there it is. They were clever with this. I think I need to somehow find whatever the other side of... Maybe this one is? I don't know where that is. If anything, I would think it was down where I just was, but I didn't see any other way. Good morning, dog. Don't know. God, it's from way down here. No, everything's way too high. Curiouser and curiouser. Right, you dog? I think that's it. Some paper. Alright, now again, I'm getting tired, but I want to solve this before we lose all of our mental progress, before we lose more brain. Yeah, the other direction was so much easier. Sorry. Okay, so from this direction, all we found was that. Okay. You have to actually see any that are like two that are very close together.
One more rope and it's done.
Yeah, I
And
know.
it's up there.
I know, but I don't see a way of getting that point. Looks like those ones would be part of some chain over there. Over there just goes to that platform that we've already been to, and it definitely did not go to up there. Good. Probably not some super wacky,
Let's cross the jump there.
let's kill that guy.
Here, I found something.
Oh. Thought I did that before, when I saw the dead guy.
The lift should be freed now.
We did it. Like a family. Love you. I think I can jump down. I think I need to ride the lightning to get down. Oh no, I can jump here. Here. Okay. Sleepies. It's like barely 9:30. Oh shit, it's 10. You're right. Time flies when you're solving puzzles. Oh, it's just here.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
What's up with this pattern in clothes? Is it like some purposeful weave? It's like the alternating angles. Is that what it's called? Sound tired? Oh, we could have skipped gaming.
No. Skip gaming. I don't even know what's going on.
Spirit point cost. Oh.
Three, where did you go?
Where did it go? Function. Did we find everything? Oh yeah, that's that chest.
Can't he beat the snow? My sisters and I used to have snowball fights all the time. Of course, they always had to win. What about you?
I once went to Cambridge with my mentor, Nicolas Fatio de Didier, to visit his friend Isaac. Now, Mr. Newton is a great scientist, but he and Nicolas did drone on. Looking out the window, I saw white. I went into the courtyard. Snowflakes drifted slowly down. I'd like to say I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I danced in the snow in the courtyard at Cambridge University.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. We'd all do it.
Yeah.
My god, it keeps going in this direction. Holy shit! Okay. And then there's still whatever this area is that connects us to New Eden. Maybe this game's just fucking huge. I could easily see how long we've been playing. The save screen though just says what time I saved. Oh, Cat 3, you were in Hot Dogs Run. Yeah, it just says difficulty and what quest we're on. Cool.